It's Fujikura Uruka that's beautiful to you. She's not so strong and not so smart, but music she can do. This is her story, listen close, cause I won't start anew. It's Fujikura Uruka. She comes from the other world, as a guardian she trained. But since she's weak and bony, she is always left in pain. She wanted to do music, but her family said nay. It's Fujikura Uruka.
Gentlemen, Minnie Morlington, a man of many voices. Today, I want to talk about yet another criminally underrated member of Phase Connect. You'll start to see a pattern here. I think they're all underrated. No, but seriously, what the hell is this subscriber count? Hello? Get me Sakana on the phone. We need to fix this immediately.
Look! Look! What the fuck is this?
Can we get the bear to 100k YouTube subscribers by Christmas? Please? We need to get her goddamn YouTube plaque. Uruka has got to have the best VTuber intro I have ever seen. You know how most VTubers do that little intro, the little pre-made video? The one where it goes like ding dong, which kind of VTuber are you? But Uruka doesn't bother with that shit. She just goes straight in there with her own theme like a goddamn Giga Chad. She's like, move over, bitch, I do my own music. So just to clarify, I ripped out part of her intro song and put it into a Charlie Angels scene. That's not her actual intro video at the beginning. If you do want to see her actual intro video, I've linked it in the description below. You'll have it stuck in your head for days. It's so catchy and it's really good. So let's get stuck into a genuinely special and very, very talented, hardworking VTuber. She's a musician VTuber. Ooh. Yes, of course, it's the wonderful Fujikura Uruka. It's Urufu to you. The one-woman orchestra and the coolest VTuber in the world.
It's Fujikura Uruka.
Cool. It's cool.
Uwuka is a female English virtual YouTuber and a member of Phase Connect, who debuted as part of its first generation alongside Rinko Ashalia, Pipkin Pippa, Tenma Mamie, Hakushika Iori, Shishu Michuru, and Utanani Nasa. Christ, that's a mouthful. She debuted back in June 2021 and she is a bear VTuber. Unlike most of Phase Connect, she hardly shows any signs of toxic behaviour or affinity for pervy jokes. Some people might have a problem with that. I don't personally. People seem to think these days that, oh, a VTuber has to be absolutely outrageous and flamboyant in their personality with great big booba. But do they really? Sometimes I just want to vibe with a straight man who has an honest and down-to-earth reaction to whatever is going on in front of them, and they're pretty chill, not screaming in my ear for about 3 hours or just shouting any old nonsense like the first thing that just comes into their head in order to fill the dead air. Like all Phase Connect talents, she is a variety streamer and will do anything from gaming, collaborations with her corpo mates. However, I would argue that she's one of the more specialised streamers in Phase, as her content is mostly comprised of music and karaoke. She can play violin, piano, flute, the acoustic guitar. I think I'm missing one more, but for the life of me, I can't find any information anywhere, so if I have forgotten one, please do let me know in the comments. But she can sing too, and she's got this great, like, smooth, tomboyish voice, which is like a fine whiskey. She likes to bully the CEO of Phase, Sakana, the fish man, her boss, because she's so cool. Sakana comes in and he's like, hey man, you're gonna do this. And Uruka, being the absolute Giga Chad that she is like, didn't ask Sakana. Literally didn't ask. I do what the hell I want. And if you don't like it, you can get out.
Sakana is the CEO of Phase Connect. Actually, that is an incorrect statement. I am the CEO of Phase Connect, and Sakana is like, you know how when there's a monarchy and then there's like a king but the king doesn't actually know what they're doing, so they have like someone else that tells them exactly what to do, but no one actually knows. Yeah, I'm the CEO.
Look at me, sure. Look at me, sure. I'm the captain now.
She's also a massive coward, just like I am. Every time she plays a horror game, she just can't stand it. It's really funny.
Can you clear the game without going inside? I can. Okay. What was that noise? What was that noise? What was that noise?
Also, another little quirk of hers is she always seems to be eating something. She's always snacking. Is she secretly the Baron of House Harkonnen? Oh, relatable. I'm always eating things too, like chocolate buttons. Haha, yes. Uruka, if you want some chocolate buttons, let me know. I'll bloody put them in the PO box for you. They're delicious. They come in mint, they come in normal, they come in white chocolate. Please subscribe to me too, so I can buy more chocolate buttons. Uruka is very say-so as well. Say-so meaning mostly clean language, minimal to no sexualized content, and not really much in the way of non-safe for work content. Her fans are known as the Uru cult. No, wait, no, it's the Urufu gang, sorry, no, not a cult. It's definitely not a cult, okay? It's definitely not a cult. Based on some of the feedback on my last video, it's to my understanding that some of you out there actually care about the lore of Face Connect. I mean, imagine actually caring about VTuber lore. I mean, that's very admirable of you. I think you care more about the lore than Sakana does at this point. So fair play to you, fair play. So as it mentions in the little intro jingle, Uwuka is from another world, which is called Phase World. What is Phase World? No one really knows what Phase World is. It provides us with otherworldly beings that provide us with so much joy and entertainment who come to our planet. We should probably find out how they got here and set some detonation charges on the entry point, just in case, you know. Poor Uwuka was forced by her family to enroll in some kind of organisation known only as the Academy. If it's anything like the Hollywood Academy, I can understand why she wouldn't want to join it. Ugh. Apparently, the Academy is responsible for training Guardians of Phase World. Unfortunately, poor Uwuka is very frail and not in the best of health, so she did very poorly. Instead, she wanted to become a musician, so she struck out on her own to achieve her goals of becoming a musical star, at the disappointment and ire of her family, unfortunately. So she's dropped out of the academy and now lives under a rock, going through the trash in order to get food, which has led to a nickname of the Trash Bear. Honestly though, if you take a look at her favourite animes, I think this will qualify her for the title of Trash Bear in itself. We've got K-On!, Love Live, Rent a Girlfriend, and Maid Sama. Good grief. So, if we go over her likes, she likes sweet things, doesn't like dark chocolate. Respect that, I don't like dark chocolate either. She likes dogs. She's got a sweet little doggy. He's a quiet and good boy. She likes anime, and she likes music, obviously. So the things she doesn't like includes the academy. She doesn't like onions, both raw and cooked. She doesn't like eggplants, doesn't like tomatoes, doesn't like cooked spinach, just doesn't like vegetables in general. She's literally me. Literally me. She's one of the boys. Let's go. Her birthday is April the 1st. April Fool's Day. I'm sure there's a joke in there somewhere. And her age is yes. Just yes. Ask her age and it's like yes. Yeah, yes is my age. Yes. So just in case some of you gentlemen out there don't really understand why female VTubers protect their age, it's because it severely affects what people's view of them is, unfortunately. It's going to be very hard for 18 to 20-year-olds, kind of that very, very young adult age range, to get super parasocial with someone when the woman is like 35 years old, for example, just throwing a number out of nowhere. But it's not just about that. It is also about their own protection. The less information that you give out to the internet, the safer you'll be. You can never really tell who's out there and what they might do to try and find out who you are and see you in person. Just any information you can give away, even your age, might lead to very serious consequences in the future. Unfortunately, there have been female streamers, not even necessarily VTubers, who have had crazy stalkers being able to find them over the most minute of details. See, because I'm a male, I can openly tell you my age and no one gives a shit because, well, you don't want to sleep with me. Or at least, I hope you don't want to sleep with me. Why the fuck are you all looking at me like that for? Like, if I told you I was 60 years old, for example, rather than not care at all, that would probably make me cooler in your eyes. You'd be like, damn, granddad loves the anime girls as well, that's cool. She's 164 centimeters tall, which is like the perfect height. I think Sakana is really, really smart with these heights, dude. She weighs about 8 rocks, so you can throw her pretty far as well, probably. Not very heavy. And the blood type is red, which is the best blood type, you see. Because if your blood type isn't red, then you are a filthy xeno and must be purged. As I alluded to before, Uwuka is primarily a karaoke and performance type of VTuber. She is a classical musician of sorts, and she can sing. She can play at least 4 different types of instruments, but I think it would be fair to say that her main instrument is the violin, which is also the best instrument, which is good. She's extremely talented. Look, listen. Despite my positive demeanour, I'm actually quite a miserable stoic bugger normally. I sort of wake up in the morning with the grim determination of a French knight at the Battle of Agincourt who's just had his horse shot out from under him by an English longbowman and now has to march on foot, slogging it through the chest-high mud and rain to get to the enemy. But Uruka's performances genuinely touch me deeply on an emotional level. I actually get quite emotional when I listen to her violin playing. Listen to this excerpt. Now remember, she's essentially doing this for free. I would pay like $200 a ticket to go watch her perform live, man. Jesus Christ. This makes me want to break up makes me want to break up the glow sticks and start waving them all slow like in a crowd. I'm also going to play for you some other examples of her playing instruments. Check these out as well. It's not just the violin, as I said before.
多分私じゃなくていいね余裕のない二人だったし気づきは喧嘩ばかりしてさごめんねずっと話そうと思ってたきっと私たち合わないね二人きりしかいない部屋でさあなたばかり話していたよねもしいつかどこかで会えたら今日のことを笑ってくれるかな理由もちゃんと話せないけれど
Beautiful. Well done, Uwuka. In the group dynamics of phase collaborations, Uwuka, with a straight-laced, cool, tomboyish behaviour, often plays the straight man in the group, the one who tends to be more serious and doesn't really get all wacky, which works really well when you're alongside such colleagues as Tenma and Pippa and Leah. It works because it means that during big collaborations there is someone in phase who you can latch onto and concentrate on. As funny and entertaining as the outrageous outbursts of Pippa and Tenma can be, for example, as someone myself who's more reserved and stoic, I find myself actually relating to Uruka quite a bit more in these big group dynamics, and I'm more interested in watching how she navigates these crazy situations.
Why did I take a shower right before this?
Oh, Uruka sweat! Nice.
I started taking a shower like half an hour before 5. I had to like speed shower to make it in time. And during the premiere, I was like speed setting up the stream.
Oh, I like
If you're just gonna get sweaty, why shower?
Because I felt gross.
Okay, valid. I'm sorry.
No, that's even better. Trust me, there's a fetish for everything, Uruka-chan. Trust me.
I feel like I've heard this several times before.
Uruka is a goddamn warrior. She gets self-conscious about her personality sometimes, but being more reserved is a more wonderful trait in itself. I think the juxtaposition allows for both crazy and non-crazy VTubers to set each other up well for comedy. Uruka is excellent with her community. FaZe in general are pretty good at this, but really she is among the best of the community-driven VTubers. She does fun, more atypical types of content with her viewers. For example, she can review the absolute state of your disgusting rooms.
I really hate Tile 4. I really hate Tile 4. This must be one of the nice ones. Okay, my definition of nice is probably different from your definition of nice. This is very clean. It's very clean. But also, the floor makes it look like a kitchen, and your furniture looks like it was from the 40s. Other than that, though, it looks nice.
Or listening to your absolutely cringe dating stories and providing commentary on them.
Okay, so how well did you know this girl? How well did you know this girl? And also, did you have any contact with her afterwards? Because she sounds a little awful just from that. That's it. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, is the cringe supposed to be how much of a simp you are?
She's also done Gartic phone streams with her viewers. Yeah, Gartic phone streams. That was extremely brave of her. Well done. She also does the mix of the usual stuff, like just chatting streams, which are usually called some kind of dates, like a lunch date or breakfast date, but they're totally platonic dates. Don't loot the bear, kids. She's also a massive nerd, literally the actually type of nerd. She likes tech, fiddling with electronic things, and building model Gundams, which is cool. She's so cool. One of us, one of us, one of us. So, in summary, Uruka is an extremely hardworking, very active and very talented musical artist who really sets the standard for professionalism in the industry. I might get a bit of flack for this, but 9 times out of 10 I kind of roll my eyes when I see some VTubers call themselves idols for gaming about 12 hours a week and acting really nice and sweet, and once that's done they're gone for the week and gaming is all they can really do, like bloody, clocked out for the week. I think Uruka really fits the definition of idol. She rocks the hell out of that description, man. She's definitely earned it. Other than being burdened by immeasurable music talent, she's just such a chill and comfy stream to lurk in. The stream is almost certainly going to be safe for work, and you're really busy with something, you can always have it on in the background and just enjoy yourself. It won't break your concentration at all. Her wonderful music will genuinely make you emotional. It's quite a thing to hear. She blends this so well with excellent community-driven content. She's very active on the Twitters and really engages quite a lot with the chat. So if you're really into interacting with the streamer you follow, you really can't go wrong with Uruka. She does it super well. Even if you give Uruka a shot and you decide it's not really for you, please do make sure you give her a follow or subscription on YouTube. I think Uruka is another example of the right kind of VTubing talent we need. She definitely deserves to be rewarded for all the hard work and effort she puts into this, and we could do with more people looking at her as an example to aspire to, rather than something like, I don't know, something like constant, forced, unsay-so, lewd stuff that some people think they need to imitate in order to reach any level of success. I've put the details of a dedicated Uruka clipper in the description below. Please make sure you subscribe to him as well, as he does a lot of hard work. Thank you so much for your support of my first video, everyone. I'm genuinely touched that so many people seem to enjoy it, and I must admit it took quite a lot of courage on my part to hit the upload button. I really didn't want to do it at first, but now actually I quite enjoy doing this stuff, and I will look forward to covering the rest of the Face Connect talents. I myself am an aspiring hobbyist VTuber, and will have an expensive professional 3D model that will be releasing in February next year. I'll be streaming starting from the 14th of October on Twitch. I will also be doing a Let's Play of Zone of the Enders 2, which I will post on YouTube. Bye bye!